Hey everyone, my name is Mary. I'm a National Board Certified Health and Wellness Coach, and today I want to talk about wins. As a health and wellness coach, celebrating my clients' wins is the favorite part of my job. It's so exciting to see my clients moving forward and getting excited to try the next thing. For some reason, and I'm sure there's some science behind this, we tend to see the negative. If we try something and it didn't work out, we see it as a failure, but it's not a failure. You're showing up and you're trying. That's winning. If something didn't work out the way you planned, we just pivot and then we try something else until we find what works. Maybe you're trying to eat healthy and you thought that this week, you were going to make salads and you're going to have fish and you had this big thing planned that is so far out of your normal eating range and it didn't work out and you think you failed. Well, you didn't fail. As a health and wellness coach, that's where I help my clients, is to break these things down into small baby steps. The small steps are easier to achieve. A small step is something that you can take every day throughout the rest of your life. It's not a short-term fix. There's no magical answers. So maybe you're starting out and you pick one meal a day. Let's say breakfast. And you decide, okay, for breakfast, I'm going to get rid of the sugary cereal and I'm going to eat an omelet instead. And again, this is just scenario based. I do not tell you what to eat. I am not a nutritionist. If you need a strict diet and be told what to eat, and that's where a nutritionist would fall in. But let's say you did. You made a healthy breakfast. And maybe you didn't do so good for the rest of the day, but you ate a healthy breakfast. That is your win. Celebrate that. The more excited you can get about your wins, the easier it's going to be to move forward. Keep your eyes open and pay attention. Because a lot of times, especially when we've had a bad day, we get to the end of the day and you're like, well, what am I grateful for today? What went well today? And we can't think of anything, but we can think of all kinds of bad things. And chances are there was good in there during the day. I know I am guilty of this. I am really good in picking out and celebrating my clients' wins. I'm not so good about doing it myself. So one thing that I've been working on, I had to stop at the store yesterday and I got myself an additional planner, a little small planner and a green pen to go with it because that made me happy. This planner for me is just for one, my brain dumps. If I have something that pops in my head, I'm like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. I write it down in this planner. But more importantly, this planner throughout the day, I put my wins in there. Healthy breakfast. I was trying to figure out what to make for breakfast this morning and go the easy route, make an omelet and throw some cheese in there. And I'm like, what can I do to make this healthier? Make something different, try something different. And so I decided to make a Mediterranean omelet. Threw some black olives in there and some artichoke and sun-dried tomatoes. Unfortunately, I didn't have any feta. But anyway, so I made this and it was delicious. There we go. There was one of my wins. We have a beautiful weather here today. The sun is shining, the birds are singing. So I sat outside for my 10 minutes, sat outside, closed my eyes, listening to the birds, just feeling the sun on my face. Huge win. So if you get what I'm saying, just pay attention throughout the day. Maybe you tried something new. Maybe you accomplished something got marked off your task list. We all have wins. And it may take a little training. Again, I don't know why we're prone to see the negative. Look for your wins. And if you have to, write them down. And that way you can go back at the end of the day and be like, wow, look at all the wins that I had today. It can make a huge difference moving forward. So I would love to see your comments. Like, what were your wins today? I don't care how small. I want to see everybody have some celebration of their wins.